So here's to anybody that is trying to wake up early and is figuring out, how do I wake up at 3:30 a.m.? How do I wake up at 4:25 a.m.? Now, you might think it's as simple as just putting on your alarm and doing it, but it's actually a lot harder than that. You have to get over the hump of you feeling super tired. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I don't want to get up, or I don't want to do this. That's going to be the hardest thing ever. Like, at first, you're going to have to literally force yourself to do this. And then after you get over that hump, it's going to become a habit. Today is the day I realized that it has fully become a habit for me to wake up like at 4:25 a.m. or wake up at 3 a.m. if I want to. I woke up at 3 a.m. today. Like, I think it was just because I had to go to the restroom, but I think it was mostly because I've been waking up at 3:30 before, and it was like my body just having the habit that I usually wake up at that time. And then I went back to sleep, and then again I woke up like maybe like 4 5 minutes before my alarm. In my sleep, I could literally hear the alarm. I was having like a dream of like hearing the alarm in my brain. And then I woke up, and I'm just like, I it was like a couple minutes before my wake up time at 4:25. And then I realized I was just okay. I usually just kind of think when I wake up. I just kind of think and just kind of feel like where my head is at. Like, I'm usually pretty negative when I get up. Like, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. This kind of sucks. But then I try to like, I don't. I wouldn't say it's meditation, but I think it would be like some sort of meditation in the first 5 minutes of my day when I open my eyes. I'm just trying to kind of just analyzing what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling, and I just try to control my thoughts and just be like, dude, just try to be grateful. Literally, first thing I say is like, okay, man, this is another day. It's another day to start fresh, and we need to get it. But I was just waiting for my wake up time at 4:25, and then before you know it, it's 4:26, and then I'm like, wait, where's the alarm? Where's the alarm? I didn't realize that I didn't even have an alarm on. I had woken up on time without me even having an alarm now, even though I only slept like maybe like 6 hours, 5 hours, and in my dream, I was literally hearing an alarm going off, like before it was even time for me to go get up. Like, it's literally wired into my brain that I wake up at that time now. Like, I don't even use an alarm, but I'm gonna still set it because I don't know if that was just like a fluke or it was just like a coincidence that I woke up at that time. But I don't think it is. It's just I think it's the habit of me waking up has been ingrained into my memory now that that's when I wake up, and that's who I am now. It's not like something that I have to really think about anymore. It's just I wake up at that time, and like I can just get up now, like even if I'm super tired. But to get to this point, which is the point of this video, is it's not as easy as just putting on your alarm and putting the phone right next to you. If you put your phone right next to you, the first thing you're gonna do as soon as you hear that alarm is turn that shit off and go back to bed. And then before you know it, it's 9 o'clock, 8 p.m. or not 8 p.m., 8 a.m. And you're just gonna relapse on your time that you told yourself you were gonna wake up on. So what I never even thought about is don't put your phone next to you. Put your phone like across the room. I have like a wireless charger that you can put it on top of the clock. So I put it across the room on top of the clock. So when the alarm goes off, I literally have to get up and go across the room to turn off the alarm. And I don't even try to give myself even a second to think about it. Like, the faster that you get inside the shower and get that cold shower in, the faster that you're gonna be able to wake up immediately. Like I don't even try to. I try to shorten the amount of time that I'm even awake. Like I don't even try to give myself any time to even think about getting back into bed. Like I know that the cure for that is to literally me get in the cold shower and then just wake up. Like I'll literally wake up immediately after that, and everything after I wake up, then I'm just awake at that point. At that point, I'm just awake. And I'm not saying you're not going to fall asleep if you start reading. If you start reading, or if you say you're going to meditate in the morning, for me, I'm not at the point where I can meditate or read yet in the morning. I always fall asleep. Like, I always fall asleep. That's why I have decided to read later in the day, like when I get home. Because if I fall asleep, it's time for me to go to sleep, anyways. But not during the day for me, or at least in the morning. When I try to read, man, I am just so tired. I just want to fall asleep. So I guess I'm not at the point where I can like fully be awake in the morning, but I can actually wake up and go to the gym at this time. But make sure that when you wake up and you're like already standing up, don't even give yourself any time. You immediately go to the shower and put that cold shower on, like put it on the hot water, especially if you're new to cold showers. And you know how it takes a little while for the hot water to come in. So the amount of time that you want to be in the cold shower is until it turns hot. So it comes out a bunch of cold water, a bunch of cold water, a bunch of cold water, and then by the time it's kind of turning hot, then you know that you have been in the cold shower enough. Then you can turn it all the way to cold and be in there a little longer. But that's what I do. That's how I know I make it an objective that, especially if you're new to cold showers, that turn it on to the hot water. It's not gonna come out hot immediately. It's gonna come out like freezing still. And then once you start feeling it kind of getting warm, then you're like, okay, that's your little your little comfort that you get. Just a little bit. Turn it like back all the way to cold, and then you won't even feel the cold water anymore. It'll be just natural to you. But in the morning, you're just gonna feel very negative, and the first thing I would say is to start saying things that you're grateful for. Like literally, as soon as you wake up, I've started literally writing down like the things that I'm grateful for in the morning, and just anything that's in my brain, just cluttered in my brain, I'll write it down so I don't so it just on paper, and it's not like in my brain the whole day, or anything that has happened or anything that I'm frustrated about. I'll write it down so I can just get out of my brain and I'm not thinking about it. But I honestly do think that you should be gratitude journaling in the morning, writing down what you're grateful for, so you can remind yourself that your life isn't that bad, or you can remind yourself that, dude, at least I'm able to see, at least I can walk, at least I don't have a mental illness or all these things. And so long as you do that in the morning, then the rest of the day should be not as bad as you think. You will catch yourself during the day just being so negative, but again, just try to bring yourself back to the present moment. Bring yourself back to the moment and be like, okay, everything is fine. Everything is fine. If I keep thinking about these things, then yes, I'm not going to be able to take action on the things that I need to take action on, because I'm just in my head the whole time. In your head, in your head, in your head. That's why they say you need to bring yourself back to the present moment, because if you're not in the present moment, you're not able to think clearly, because you're just caught up in your head, which is time that is should be invested into actually moving forward, instead of just being in your head, being like, I have to wake up. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I have to work this job. Just be grateful. Be grateful for another day. Cause literally this morning, as I was going to coming here, I literally seen a car just almost fucking hit another car, and I'm like, bro, what if that guy would have been going too fast and would have killed somebody? And then what if I would have left the gym a little earlier and that was me, and then he hit me, and then he fucked up my car, and then, or maybe I flipped over or some shit. Just be grateful that nothing happened today. Like, that if you're gonna die early, it's gonna be in a car accident. So be grateful that every time that you get in the car, that at least you're able to get home, or you're at least every time your car turns on, be like, damn, my car is turned on, or at least I don't have a flat, or you know what? Today I didn't forget my fucking headphones. I'm so grateful that I didn't forget my headphones today because yesterday I did and it was kind of ass for me to run. Or today I'm grateful that I got over the hump of saying, oh, my ankle kind of hurts, so there's no point in me doing cardio. But you don't realize that there's also a seated cycling machine behind you. So why don't you do that? So I'm grateful today that I was able to go in there and do the seated cycling machine instead of being like, oh, they're making an excuse. That's something that I'm grateful for today. Even though it might not seem like a big deal to y'all or anybody else, to me, it's a big deal because I'm grateful that I'm actually moving forward, and it's something small, but it's starting to become who I am. Even though it seems like such a small improvement, it's over the span of my entire lifetime. That's gonna be who I am now, and I'm grateful that I'm have the habit that I take a shower in the gym because before I didn't do that, even if it's something small. But if you're having trouble waking up in the morning, just make sure you put your phone across the room. As soon as you start feeling that urge to get back in bed, get your ass in the shower, put it to the hot water. As soon as it starts coming out, it'll come out freezing. And then once you start feeling it get cold, you turn it all the way to the cold water, stay in there for another 30 seconds. You shouldn't have to really shower that long in the morning. It's literally only so you can wake up. I don't really shower in the morning because I shower the night before because I'm not nasty. So I'm not in there that long. I'm probably in there for like 2 minutes. As soon as I do that, go gratitude journal and just be like, okay, I'm grateful for these. You don't even have to be there the whole like a long ass time. Just write a bunch of things down, and as soon as you feel like nothing's coming in your head, put that fucking thing away. Grab another journal, write down all this shit that's in your head, thinking about, oh, I'm thinking about all this negativity. Write that shit down. Write it down, and then boom, done. You have 3 things that you have done. So no, 4 things that you have already completed. You've woken up on time. You have taken the shower. You have gratitude journal, and you have journaled about all the negativity. That's 4 things that you have already done within the span of 15 minutes. As soon as you wake up, then drink water in the morning because that's why you're falling asleep. That's why you feel tired because you're not drinking water. You need to drink water. Get yourself like a Yeti water bottle in the morning, like this, and have that shit like full, and like drink that shit. And then immediately, just don't even give yourself any time to think about, oh, I want to get back in bed. Don't. If you like, literally, the best thing you can do is just force yourself to go. And as long as you go to the gym, even if you're at the point where you feel like shit at the gym, it's better than not going. Even if you're like, you feel like your workout is half-assed, it's better than not fucking going because at least you're ingraining the habit. If you're there every single day, showing up and literally leaving after 3 minutes is better than not fucking going at all. Even though it might seem like it's a waste of time, it's not. It's better for you to actually fucking go. If you're there for 20 fucking minutes and you leave because you're a fucking bitch still, then okay, go. That's still progress. That is still progress. And don't feel bad about that because maybe it's still not ingrained in your memory, but make sure that you go there. At least try to fucking go. Lower the bar to your success. You don't have to be there for 2 hours if you're not at that point. Just make the habit of at least going in the morning when you say you're going to go, and then at least be there for 30 minutes. And then maybe later on you can go to 45 minutes, then you can go to an hour. But lower the bar to your success. Don't be like, "Oh, I have to be there 3 hours like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I have to be there like David Goggins or some shit." Be like, okay, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna try to just at least be in the fucking parking lot. Like, go in there, get your ass inside the gym, and be there for like 5 minutes. If that's what you have to do to get to the point where you go in the morning, then that's what you're gonna have to do. You have to go in there and at least get in the fucking door, and then your brain is gonna be like, okay, well, I'm already here, so I might as well work out. If I'm getting up in the morning and I'm coming here and leaving after 5 minutes and I'm leaving, then I might as well work out longer. That's the way for you to get in the habits. Lower your bar to success. Don't be like, oh, I have to be here and do this fucking 8-hour arm workout like fucking Rich Piana or something. And no, you're not at that point. You lower the weight. Make sure you get to the point where you're not there like as long as your brain is telling you, like, your brain is gonna be like, oh, I want to leave, I want to leave. Okay, then leave after a while. Like, leave. If that's what you want to do, then leave. But then try it again the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day, and then before you know it, you're just gonna become the person that can go there and actually does what you say you're gonna do in the morning. Now, that doesn't guarantee that you won't relapse on the weekend, because the weekend is going to be the hardest thing that you do. Like, waking up in the morning is going to be hard as fuck. I still struggle with this. I'm at the point where I can wake up Monday through Friday on point whenever I want to. But as soon as I get to the weekend, that's the hardest part, because we're programmed that on the weekend it's time for you to relax, it's time for you to chill. And that is the hardest hump to get over. I'm still trying to get over that. Like, you have to make sure you force yourself. It's still not ingrained in my memory, and you have to go. You have to go. There's no excuses. Like you said, like, just go and try to be in there. Be in there, and do not go home. Do not go home. Do not go home. Do not go home. And then before you know it, it'll become a habit, and you don't even have to think about it anymore. But until then it's gonna be literally you forcing yourself. You're forcing yourself to do that. But after you get over that hump, you literally, your legs are just gonna start moving, boop 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 boop, and you're literally gonna do it without even thinking, even when you're tired, because it's a habit that you have built. I never knew that humans build habits. Like, if you build a habit, then it'll become who you are. That's why we're literally creatures of habits. Like, anything that you want to do, you just need to learn it, and then after a while it literally just becomes a habit. And that's how you, like, that's how people are able to do so many things in one day, because it's like they do it without even thinking. It's just who they are, like, you know. But just, that's what you need to do, man. Just try to get there and lower your bar to success. As long as you get there in the morning for a little bit and then you leave, it's better than not going at all.